With the growing popularity of the bioactive setup endeavour in the amphibian and reptile keeping world has become a fondness for the quirky little invertebrates we call custodians, microfauna, or cleanup crew. These can range from morio worms and their adult beetle stage, other beetle species, springtails to millipedes. Some of the most fashionable are the isopods, also known as woodlice, pillbugs, or roly-polies, likely depending on where you're from. They come in a range of colours and varieties, much like our well-loved reptiles and amphibians, as well as providing beneficial services in the microenvironments we have created. Aside from looking appealing when spotted milling about in the setup, isopods play a number of beneficial roles in the bioactive environment. Firstly, aeration of the soil. While they move around, isopods dig small tunnels in the soil which create air pockets in the substrate layers. This aids plant roots and helps to prevent the deep soil becoming waterlogged. Secondly, waste consumption. Isopods will eat the fecal matter left by your other reptiles or amphibians, as well as any decaying plant matter you have included in the substrate. This process provides useful products that plants can utilise. Thirdly, control mites and pests. Isopods will eat the eggs of other invertebrates occasionally. This can help prevent pest problems. Keep in mind that they may interfere with other invertebrates you're trying to culture, such as millipedes. Finally, supplementary food source. Your reptile or amphibian may decide to snack on the occasional unlucky isopod. The exoskeleton has extremely high calcium content, and they will provide enrichment and variety in the diet. You'd be right to think that not all isopods function the same way. Some prefer more humidity, while others are more tolerant to dry environments. So depending on whether your bioactive is arid or tropical, you should choose your invertebrates accordingly. While they differ in environmental conditions, the protocol for introducing isopods is mostly the same. If you're just setting up your bioactive for the first time, it is ideal to introduce the custodians first so that they can become established in the soil. If you're adding them after having your bioactive going on for a while, you can keep them established in their delivery container for a short while or a suitable invertebrate container. Introducing them at a time when your reptile or amphibian is not as active may be a good idea. This gives the isopods a chance to hide before they're eaten. They will most likely retreat to the humid areas of the enclosure. As for food, isopods will eat any decomposing leaves or wood that you've included in the substrate, as well as animal droppings. To supplement, some scraps of fruit and vegetables work well. Specialist food for springtails is also suitable for isopods. Don't overdo it with the food that will likely go to waste and become mouldy, which is detrimental to the environment. Remember to keep your designated humid areas topped up with water by misting it as often as needed. It likely won't be long before the isopods are settling in and even reproducing. Keeping invertebrates such as these is often a new endeavour for those who are used to caring solely for reptiles and amphibians, but quickly becomes a rewarding experience watching them become part of the micro-community in your bioactive setup. Simulating the natural interactions between animals, plants and soil is a marked achievement, which also benefits the animals involved. It will definitely be interesting to see how much the bioactive practice evolves in the coming years with the hobby.